Hey everyone! Well, we're here. We're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video, and this week we're heading back on over to the website that shall not be named. And by the way, in case any of you are new, or you just have no idea why I call it that, I'll leave a card right here of my video explaining why I call it that. So that'll give you some context. And as always, we filter by top posts of this week and just see what the HUN bots have been up to. I bet it's a lot of recruiting, trying to recruit. That's just a guess though. I don't know why I would think of that. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really like it, please subscribe. Also make sure to check out my description for all of my fun links. And with all of that said, let's get started. For the next 4 days, my team and I are doing a huge push so that I can hopefully take a week off for baby. And the OP says, hoping to be able to take a week off after birth. Such time freedom. Are you kidding? Isn't that the whole point of joining this business, is that you can work whenever you want? You know what's awesome about a 9 to 5 is that you can take maternity leave. Wow, and you don't have to worry about work. You can put that aside. But no, in an MLM, you just hope that you can take a week off after you give birth. Y'all, I'm effing fuming over here. My grandma called. Apparently, my sister signed her up for Beachbody 5 months ago on the auto pay thing for shakes. She's on a fixed income and cannot afford $99 a month on that crap. She asked my sister to end her account because it overdrew her last month. She promised she would. June rolls around and she's overdrawn again because if my sister ends her account, then she drops a level and won't be able to afford her own shakes or something like that. Really? Her BB mentor advised her not to cancel my grandma's account. I'm so pissed right now. How do people really not see how horribly predatory these things are? Wow, where are the comments say, what's BB? Beachbody. This is how relationships with families are ruined. People will sign their friends and family up and then they'll be like, hey, I kind of need to get out. And they're like, no, you can't. I need to stay ranked because more than likely their upline, if they were to drop rank, then their upline would drop rank and then that would cause problems. So she probably told her upline, hey, I need to cancel my grandma's auto ship because she's, she can't afford it. And they're like, no, you should just keep it. I'm sure it'll work itself out. No, your grandma is, oh my God, your grandma is losing money because of you. Because you need to maintain rank for your upline. You are ruining your relationship with your family for your upline. Oh, MLMs are just the worst, you guys. Just the worst. What do the comments say? Asking your grandma for money, tacky and sad. Stealing grandma's money every month, even when she asks you to stop and you overdrew her account. Boss babe alert. Yeah. Wow, that's so true. God. Her grandma probably did it as a nice thing to do for her granddaughter, and then she's like, I can't do this anymore. I don't have money. And oh my God, this is sad. This is so sad. And yeah, if this was my situation, if I was in that person's shoes, I would be effing fuming as well. Let's wash our fruits with lemon oil. Water. Just water. Hey, I am so sorry if I'm bugging you, but I'm guessing you are crazy busy like me and just didn't have time or the brain space to see the message I sent earlier. I know I am always opening messages and forgetting to respond. Anyways, I just want to re-ask if you'd be open to or have a need for any support in energy, brain fog, improved gut health, hormone, thyroid, or weight gain/loss. If so, can I send you a short little video on what I am loving? If not, no worries. Send a video when they say yes. Great, this is less than 2 minutes and it describes some of what I'm using and why it works so well. Can you relate to this at all? Does it sound like you too? You think this was an infamous copy and paste message that someone just literally didn't even read themselves, probably saw somebody, their upline maybe sent it to them and said, hey, send this to anyone that you need to re-message again if they haven't responded. And they just didn't even read it. And they're like, okay, here, shows a real joy and real concern and real, what is the word I'm looking for? Love for the business you're in when you don't even read messages that you're sending to someone you're hoping to recruit. Just quit my MLM job and I am so relieved. So I just quit at AIL thanks to this sub. I just looked up what AIL is and it's American Insurance Life. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. American Income Life. I'm sorry. American Income Life, but it is an insurance company. So, of course, there's an insurance MLM, right? And I feel very relieved, but also very disappointed. I was a textbook target for them. Recent college grad, struggling to get a job, getting tons of pressure from parents and friends to find one, and felt I had to do something. I was told in the interview, which was just a pre-recorded webinar, that yep, all our agents have no problem making 50 to 70K a year, and leadership positions make 100K plus. So I told my parents about how good this sounded and went for it. In hindsight, there were a lot of red flags I ignored, but they really just manipulate you into thinking as long as you work hard, you can do it well. I think of myself as a hard worker, so I thought I would have no problem. But anyways, after like 2 months there, I probably made like 3K after spending like 500 for my own license and the computer program. I mean, I was working like 50-hour weeks with nothing to show for it. But I honestly feel bad for reading about the tactics that they made me think were normal. Like, I was calling people 50 plus times, using bait and switch tactics and others. There was even a point when my family questioned what I was doing, and they made me think that my own family didn't want me to succeed. There's tons of mixed feelings: relieved, embarrassed, targeted, stupid. They straight up will tell you anything to keep you latched. Anytime I would show frustration, they would keep trying to remind me how I'll be on track to make 100K in a few months. Because now I can't even put this on my resume. It just feels like 3 months later, I'm back to square one. But I'm happy I found this sub to get me out of it. Edit. Thanks everyone for the support. I know, I'm 23, I have a business degree from a great school, and know in the long term I'm going to look back on this blip and laugh. It just seems like a big deal right now. LOL, thanks again. Well, I'm glad they got out, and I'm sure this is, without a doubt, feelings that everyone in an MLM, when they get out, they feel like regret, and they're questioning in a way like, not necessarily like, is it a wrong decision for me to leave? But it's like, they're like, I spent so much time on that and it's a waste and it's a part of my life I can't get back. And I mean, they spend 3 months. There's people who spend years doing this and they finally get out. As long as you get out, that's the important thing. You can start moving forward. You know, it's a part of your life that happened. And I think that it's good because they can make a story like this and maybe inspire somebody to get out of their MLM. And I think that, you know, they're young. They're 23. I mean, they got plenty of time to find a job, so they're okay. But I'm sure the pressure of their family was a lot, and especially in the last year, it's been really, really hard on people to find jobs, and MLMs became so absolutely predatory in the last year. Not that they're not always predatory, but they really got into people in the last year. So I'm glad that they got out. I'm glad that they wrote this story. And I'm glad that they're moving on to bigger and better things in their life because there's always so much more than being in an MLM. Anyone know of any jobs hiring from home that are not pyramid schemes? Seems like a logical question to ask, and it's sad that they have to emphasize don't offer me pyramid scheme jobs. We have, I was able to replace my salary in about 4 months and stay home with my son with my current job. I'd be happy to share info. Just send me a message if interested. Plexus is an MLM. That's generally what people mean when they say pyramid scheme. Former skirt slinger here, lol. Not sure if I completely live under a rock, but I have no idea what a skirt slinger is. Former LuLaRoe rep. Ah, skirt slinger. Hilarious. Pyramid schemes are illegal unless we are talking about like Target. Just saying. Yeah, Target's totally a pyramid scheme. Good thing they got that. Pyramid schemes are illegal. MLMs are not. LOL, Target is an MLM. Only at Target, you can't work. Only at Target, you can't work your way home and get pay raises. What? You can't work your way home? Okay. Only at Target, you can't work your way home up and get pay raises based on your own production. At Target, you get minimum wage and the big guys just make all the money. Actual MLMs are the sweetest, most honest gigs out there. I love my job and so do my kids. Good for you. Most are not that lucky, and I can say that from experience. I lost thousands of dollars selling clothes for someone else, but this is not about me. OP asked for no pyramid scheme. I have never heard somebody describe an MLM as the sweetest, most honest gig out there. I don't understand. They clearly don't know what an MLM is, yet they work for one, which I think is honestly very, very telling and very common. That's so stupid. Target actually pays their employees. Weird. You don't have to pay to work for Target. It doesn't matter how many customers come into the store. You're still going to get a paycheck. When customers come into the store, you don't ask them if they also want to be a cashier or a stalker or a manager and say, it's the greatest opportunity ever. You should work here as well. Weird how when you go into Target, they don't try and recruit you or even sell you the products. God. Did I just get hit up by a witchcraft MLM? Because I think that is a thing now. I have a picture of some diamonds and... Oh, I think it's diamonds and sage? I guess. The sage. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Once Upon a Spell is a company that provides witchcraft supplies worldwide, and we are looking for reps to join the team. Moon emoji. To apply, send us back a message here with the following so we can get to know you a little better. Your name, your age, your witchcraft path, the city you live in, and how you can help us grow. Wow, I thought there was an MLM for everything. Now I absolutely know there is an MLM for everything. If you had the chance to earn massive income by helping your besties and soul sisters create massive income and success too, would you? It's Thursday, which is payday for coaches, and I'm reminded of the gratitude that I'm able to earn an income helping others with their wellness, something that brings me so much joy. I didn't know this when I first came across coaching, but helping others with their wellness isn't a coach's only way of earning income. The bread and butter of our income is a gift. A weekly bonus gifted to us from corporate as a thank you for helping other ambitious babes start their business, make progress, and eventually see success. For this, I don't even have words for how incredibly grateful I am and blessed I feel for this business and the people who made the opportunity possible in the first place. And what's better is we get to choose those ambitious babes that we decide to help. Naturally, you'll attract and connect with other people like you, so you're essentially earning income for helping your besties. Start off by helping just 3 people a month. I know what you're thinking. I don't know the first thing about mentoring someone to start a business. Neither did I, gorgeous. Ooh, wow, this is, ooh. I don't know why this one's getting to me so much. It's so full of emojis and it's so ridiculous. Okay, let's get through this. That is so funny. Oh my god, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so fake. Okay. Until my mentor showed me how, and that's what we'll do for you too. You're never alone, and everything you need to know will teach you. And what's better, there's no perfect mold. Your business is your baby, and you build it with the same spunk and funky music that makes you, you. This was without a doubt the funniest post that I have ever had the wonderful opportunity to read. I don't believe a word that she says, and just the use of emojis, the way that she speaks. The OP said, I'd run if the bread and butter of my income is a gift. Yeah, same. I mean, I'd run from a lot of things in this post, but it's just funny how many people post similar things to this. It's like they're trying, I think, to not only get other people to believe them, but also tell themselves, make themselves believe how much of an opportunity and a gift and a wonderfulness this business is. And we get paid. Isn't that great when we help people? You're not helping people in an MLM. You are not a philanthropist over here because you paid a starter kit cost. Like, calm down. Start a business, $200, too much. Buy new shoes, they're $200, no problem. Healthy groceries, $100, too much. Dinner and drinks, $100, no problem. Watch Netflix 2 hours, one more episode. Learn a new skill, 2 hours, no time. Life is about choices. Stop blaming the lack of opportunity. The OP says, I don't want your kind of opportunity. And I completely agree. They shame people for what they're buying, what they're doing with their free time. It's like, well, you could be a part of my MLM. Why would you not want to be working hard, taking money away from your family, the things that you want, and the time that you could be spending doing what you want when you could be using it to earn me more money? I don't understand this. This is crazy. Ugh, they just don't understand. They just don't care enough about me to help me make money. That's just all I see from this. Hi, girly. My name is HUNbot, and I'm an advanced director with Pampered Chef. Looks like we have a bunch of friends in common, smiley face emoji, and I am looking for some June and July hosts to have a virtual Facebook party and earn some awesome rewards. June is double rewards month, and July you can pick any item 60% off. On top of the other rewards, once your party hits $200 in sales, hosting only takes about 5 minutes a day, and you can earn a ton of sweet rewards. I would love to partner with you to host. I have a spot left for this Saturday or next Saturday. Which day works better for you? And Opie says, being a boss babe gives you so much flexibility, like sending unsolicited messages at 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even see that. 4:58. I mean, I'm sure it is a copy and paste message, but they're getting up at 5 o'clock probably to start their work day, which is just sending these messages. And I mean, I guess start early, and at least they can say, like, look, I was working at 5 a.m. to their upline. Like, I'm working, I'm putting in the work. And that's just such a MLM thing, is they feel like they can, it's like work anytime you want, work from home, but work all the time, get up early. You start your workday at 10? Like, well, no wonder you're failing. It's like, what do you want from these people? You tell them they can do whatever they want. Then when they do what they want, you tell them that that's wrong. Let's see what the comments say. Also, by a bunch of friends, she meant 8. We have 8 friends in common, none of which I've talked to since high school. See? Look, she just went through friends of friends to contact, and then she's like, 8 is a lot. I mean, I guess 8 is kind of a lot. I mean, I think I probably have 8 connections with people I've never met, more than likely, like high school friends. That's going to be a thing, but I don't know. How desperate must you be to message people at such an ungodly hour of the night? Well, I mean, it's an ungodly hour of the morning, and actually a lot of people are up at 5. If she messaged her at 3 a.m., then I would think she was a demon. And we have reached end of the video, so we all know what that means. It is meme time. So we have gullible human, common sense grabbing them, and the golden ticket that says, promise of unfathomable riches. If I can just force my friends to sign up and buy crappy stuff. Crappy overpriced stuff. We can't forget about the overpriced. MLMs. I mean, now, to be fair, in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, depending on, it's the same thing. But the golden ticket actually did get you something, and definitely for Charlie, he got something. He got the factory, so he was lucky. But again, it was a 1% against all of the people who could have got the golden ticket. And it just means that, you know, you're just that 1% that's actually making money. But at what cost? That really is something that they can't step outside themselves and look. And it's like all the people below them, especially like at the bottom, are losing money. It's not just that they're making no money, they are actually losing money in the business and being told to just like basically go into debt, keep putting more in. It's going to work out with these fake promises, and they stay in because they're told, well, if you just keep working, it's going to work out for you also. And the business structure is absolutely not meant for that, and it's sad. And the people at the top, they don't care. They're just like, keep feeding them this dream, because if we just keep feeding them the dream, and if we keep pulling in gullible people who believe in this stuff, unfortunately, because they may have not heard of MLMs, or they are trusting in a friend or family member who says it's their own business and it's great, then, you know, it keeps funneling money up, and it keeps keeping the 1% rich, and, you know, they'll keep making those false promises because they don't care. As long as they have money, they don't care what happens at the bottom. Alright, you guys, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really, really like it, please subscribe. Let's talk all things MLM, anti-MLM, all of this ridiculousness in the comments below, and until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye!